Hello everyone, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I'm here to solve a classic Sudoku created by Qinlux. This Sudoku has been taken from the CTC Discord server, and the title of the Sudoku is interesting. It is What You Have Known. So it's supposed to mean something which we might have come across already. Let's see. This is a live solve, and the link to solve this is in the description of the video. Please do give it a try and come back and watch the video. And more importantly, if you have been watching the channel for long without subscribing, please subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. So please subscribe. Okay. The rules are standard classic rules. Each row, each column, and each 3 by 3 box has digits 1 to 9 without any repetitions. These are the rules. And with that, I'll start the Sudoku. So normally I start the Sudoku by making corner pencil marks, but here you can see that there are lots of juicy spots, you can say, wherein you can just start writing the center candidates right away. So I'll start with row 1. We have 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9, which means we need 1, 2 and 3. I'm marking those. And similarly in column 9, we need 1, 2 and 3, right? So is this the beginning of something which we have known already? The pattern appears strange. Okay, let's look at this box. 4, 6, 9, 3, 5, 7. So I need 1, 2 and 8. This is 1 and 2 and this is 2 and 8. Okay, we could use a bit of corner marking too. In rows 1 and 3 we have 4, so that gets us 4 here. And 5 is not in row 3, neither in column 4, so 5 goes here. And so this cell for column 5 cannot be 1, 6, 9, 4, 7 or 8. So that is 2, 3 and 5. I could do with the center candidates there. Okay, so what have we got here? So look at this cell. So whatever goes here in row 1 must either go into this cell or this cell. And in column 9, whatever gets here must go into this cell or this cell. Is that something which we can use to our advantage? I'm not seeing how, but it certainly appears interesting. Okay, let's come back to that bit. Before that, we'll just try doing some classic stuff maybe. Look at this cell. It cannot be 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 or 9. So this must be a 1, 2 and 8. So I need 5 and 6 in row 4 and they have 3 cells to take. So nothing more can be said out of 5 and 6 in that row. And let's look at column 2. We have 4, 7, 9, 5 and 8. So we need 1, 2, 3 and 6. 6 is here. So this is 1, 2 and 3 and 6 is here. So that's 1, 2 and 3. So if I could get one more cell which has only 1, 2, 3 and 6, that would 1, 2 and 3, that would be really excellent because that would give me a triplet in this box. The 7 in column 1 has to be confined to one of these two cells. The 5 in column 1 goes in one of these two cells. All basic stuff. So does it have to do with all these 1, 2, 3s, the idea? Because I keep coming back to that. And I don't know why, but it appears strangely familiar. Oh, that is awesome, guys. So look at this cell. So I know I started with this, but somehow I did not see this idea. So I said earlier that it has to go in one of these two cells, but can it go here? And the moment it goes here, in column 9, it would have to go here, right? So now, where does that pink cell go in this box? It cannot be in this area. This area is completely wiped out because of this and this, which means that you cannot place 1 or 2 in this box. So it is clear to us as that 1 and 2 has to go into this cell. That's really nice. So I'm just going to wipe out the colors, right? This is not the pink, so this would have to be pink, and that is not a 3 anymore. And it's not giving much, but it's at least something. Okay, so whatever goes here, let's mark it in yellow perhaps. That would have to be in this area, right? By using Sudoku, you can't have in this 2 by 2 box. You will have to have here. And now in this column, it would have to be here. Obviously, the pink and the yellow cannot be same. So the yellow has to go here. And these two cells are same. That is really interesting to me. And what about this guy? So it would have to be somewhere here. And which means that these two cells are same, right? That's excellent. So the greens are same. So I have managed to map them in a way which makes sense. Okay, the 9 in row 9 gets into one of these two cells. This seems to be a really fun solve, guys. I'm enjoying doing a video on this Sudoku already. Now, how do we go about this? I know that the green has to be in one of these two cells, but it's not taking me anywhere. So if only I could deduce what this cell could be. It could either be the green or the pink. We're not sure yet. So if it is the pink, this can't be a 3, but if it is not a pink, the value which goes here has to be here, right? Because in this box, supposing that this cell is not pink, it would have to be present here. That's as far as I can see. Okay, let's use a bit of Sudokuing. The 6 in row 3 has to go into these two cells. Oh, that is really nice. Wow, this is excellent. Look at this cell. I'm going to mark that in red. And the red is seen by the pink, the green, and the yellow. So which means that this cannot be 1, 2, or 3. That is really excellent, guys. What a piece of logic. Qinlux, hats off. This is really stunning piece of logic. This cell is seen by all 3 colors, all 3 different colors. And the yellow is fortunately placed in this domino, because of which it is seeing this cell. So which means this can neither be 1, 2, or 3, because that would break the Sudoku. So the cell in red has to be a 5. Great. So this is not 5. That is a 5, and that gives me a 4 here. And that has helped us to keep the Sudoku going. So 4 goes here. And 3 is also in column 4. So 3 is also narrowed down here. That's excellent. Really excellent. The moment we placed a digit here, we were able to get a pair. This becomes a 3-4 pair. That would be a 2 or 8. And now these cells must be the left out digits of that box must be 2, 7, and 8. So I have 7, 8 here. So that is a 2. I'm sorry. That is a 2. And you can't have 8 here. So that is a 7. That is an 8. And this can't be an 8 now. That's 1 and 2, and that gives me an 8 here, which gives me a 2 here. This is not a 2, so the green is not a 2, so this is 1 and 3. Okay, so where do I go now? So 2 can't be here, and 2 in column 5 has to be here, so that becomes 1, which means this is not a 2, that's 1 and 3. And so all the yellows are not 2s. Okay, so I have a 1-3 pair in column 9, which means that I can place a digit now at the top. That is a 2. All the pinks are 2s. So let's look at row 5, or rather we'll complete this column. This would have to be a 9. And we need 1 and 3 here, which means this has to be opposite of the green and it has to be an yellow. And that gives me an yellow here, so which means this would be 1 and 3. So now, and these cells would have to take a 7 somewhere between them. That removes the 7 from here. That is a 7. That gives me a 6 there, which means this would be a 1 or a 3, and that has to be a green because I have got a pink here. So this would be a green, which means this becomes a 2, that becomes a 1 or a 3. And I don't think we can decipher this as yellow or green. This could very well be a green. You have a green here, which means this would have to be my yellow, and this is not 1 or a 3. So this is 1 or a 3 for the column, and this has to be a green. And it can't be a 1. So this, all the greens are 3s. Superb. All the greens are 3s. And all the yellows are 1s. Fantastic. What a Sudoku, guys. Really fun to solve. 3 cannot be in row 9. So 3 goes here, 4 goes here. And this becomes a 3-7 pair. And this becomes an 8-9 pair. So briefly taking a pause here. Okay, in row 5, 3, 8 are the left out digits. And you have a 3 here, so that's 8, that's 3, and that resolves this. This would be 3, this would be 7. So 1 in box 4 has only 1 cell left. It has to go here. And in okay, 8 is here. I saw a simpler reduction. So 9 goes here and 8 goes here. And the 9 now in box 7 can be placed. 9 goes here. So 1, 5, 8, 6, 7, 9. I need a 2, 3 and a 4 here. So 2, 3, 4 goes here, and you can't have 3 in row 7 and row 9. So that would be a 3. And because of this 4, you get a 2 here and a 4 here. Okay, so this row can be filled. 2, 3, 4, 8, 1, 7, 9. So we need 5 and 6, filling that out. And that gives a 2 here. So I still seem to be in penpa mode because I keep on pressing the tab button, and that is kind of messing up my solve because it opens a pop-up from the top. So 1, 3, 7, 9, 4 and 8. So I need a 2, 5, 6 here. And so this would be a 5, 6 and 8. You have an 8 here. So that's an 8. That would be a 5 and a 6. So 4, 5, 6, 3, 7, 8 and 9. So I need 1 and 2. So this is 1. So that's 1 here and that's 2 here. That gives me a 2 here. This becomes a 5 or a 6. 2, 3, 8 and 1, 7, 9. So I need 4, 5, 6 here. 4 cannot go here. So 4 goes here. This becomes a 5 and a 6. It cannot be a 6. It cannot be a 5. So that's a 6. That's a 6. That's a 5. This is 5 and 7, so that's a 5 and that's a 7. Just 2 more digits and those can be filled in quickly. All right, so I finished this Sudoku. It was really nice the way the 1, 2, 3s were filled in row 1, and in column 9 it was really excellent, and I really enjoyed solving the Sudoku because in box 7 it was nice to see that you can't have the pink cell in row 1 column 1 because that was creating a contradiction. And hope you enjoyed watching me solve this Sudoku. And regular viewers of the channel might have noticed our community post wherein we had stated that if things go well, we'll be doing collab solve with Brimster, and we are happy to say that has finally happened, and yeah, the video will be out on his channel soon. I will add a link to his video soon where I have collab solved with Brimster on a Sudoku, and as soon as it is out, we'll provide you the link to that. So please do check it out and stay tuned to the channel for information on that. And do remember to hit the like and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.